So why are we here?
Well, I figured this being Iron Man 3, and nobody else answered the call but you, I think we needed some help. So I called in a favor.
What favor? And who exactly?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, God. Ah.
Welcome back to our tens of fans. In case you haven't guessed, we're going to go see Iron Man 3. Joining me tonight in the back, we have Paul.
The big reveal.
The big reveal.
I think the stash is a big reveal. It is for me.
Well, yeah.
You have been gone a while.
Yes. I'm excited. Hoping for big things. Of course, it's the third in the series, so looks like it'll outdo the first two. Robert Downey Jr., big fan. He's just always playing himself, you know. Excited that the Mandarin's actually the villain in this. Been kind of waiting patiently for that. Want to see if there's any tie-ins with the new Avengers coming out sometime, hopefully. Please, Marvel, please. Just excited to see what it's all about. Character development, you know, see how Tony Stark has matured, and even his relationship with Pepper Potts, see if that take it to the next level. So, find out what it's all about.
Riding shotgun, man the camera, we have Big.
Hey, how you doing?
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm looking forward to this movie. I just hope it doesn't fall into the trap that a lot of trilogies have, where it turned out to be absolutely horrible. Like Spider-Man 3, which doesn't exist. That's all I got.
Okay. I'm pretty excited about this one. I mean, I love pretty much all of the Marvel movies except for certain exceptions.
He's pawing.
A lot.
Doing what Paul does.
I'm Iron Paul.
Of course you are. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is... As soon as I heard that he was going to play Tony Stark originally, I was like, this is going to be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And those are movies that I would absolutely change nothing about. Not a thing. They are that good. I love the humor in them. I like his relationship with Pepper. And I do believe they're going to explore it more in this. I like Rhodey, you know, Don Cheadle. He always turns in a good performance. I'm excited to see how this plays into the rest of the modern day Marvel tapestry of film. Oh, and Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin. Awesome. I like Ben Kingsley. He's a good bad guy.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, you don't care, Kevin, so
Probably not.
there you go. All right. Let's go see this movie. Hi, Phil.
I am Iron Man.
Really, Phil? All of us got masks. You couldn't find one?
We were all sold out, and so I improvised. You don't like it?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's very creative and half-assed.
I would have liked one.
What's wrong with this one?
Nothing, plate man.
Oh, we got jokes now. Okay. You want to go there?
I went there.
There, you happy? You want one too?
As a matter of fact, yes, I would like one. Well, thank you, Phil.
You are welcome.
Well, now that that's out of the way...
You know what, Phil? I don't need this.
Well, fine. This guy. I just gotta say, man, that movie was awesome. Man, I really liked it. Can't go into too much detail. I don't want to give any spoilers away for anybody. But, one of the huge storylines I was really excited to see, because I've seen an animated film about it, and they took some liberties with this version of it, but watch the animated one also, because it was also very good. I liked everybody in it. I mean, pretty much everybody comes back from the other films, so there's not anything new there. Got Gwyneth Paltrow, of course, and Robert Downey. Jon Favreau came back for a little bit. It was nice. But man, I just really liked the movie. I thought it was great. I liked everything, how they brought back some from the Avengers and mentioned New York and all the goings on. And it's interesting seeing Tony Stark in this movie, because he's really been affected by all the events that happened, and so it was nice to see his character kind of evolving through the stories. But yeah, man, I just thought it was awesome. From what I was told, the director of this movie did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, another awesome Robert Downey Jr. movie. I thought he did a great job. He handled all the little funny lines that, if you've seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you'll know it for. But man, I just thought it was a great movie.
Okay, positives about this movie. Ben Kingsley was good and funny. Tony Stark at times was good and funny. There's a lot of explosions. The negatives. I expected this movie to blow the first two out of the water. Didn't do that. Not at all. There was a few little plot twists. Some of them were predictable. The main one killed the movie for me. Not going to go into it, but it killed it for me. Absolutely killed it. Made me angry. We did get character development, but it's actually like Tony Stark really becomes more human than superhero, it seems like. His relationship with Pepper did get taken to another level. Yeah, that's really all I got to say. I was highly disappointed in it. And Phil was drunk and out of control the entire time.
Yes. Took his pants off.
Yeah.
He peed on me.
But no, I was... and maybe just me, I hold these movies to a higher standard than most because I loved comic books as a child. but this movie just highly disappointing. That's all I can really say about it.
Yep, I called it. It fell into the third sequel trap, where it didn't measure up to the other two. I liked them in order. First, second, and third was kind of down here. It didn't even feel like an Iron Man movie, except for Robert Downey Jr. kind of pulling it out of the fire, I thought. But I think he just acts as himself when he's being Tony Stark anyway, so... Mandarin didn't do that right. No power rings to begin with. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but not really. That might just be a deal breaker for some hardcore fans.
Okay. They did not do a good job of explaining the powers of the villains, their henchmen, whatever you want to call them. I mean, they are made superhuman through some type of injection that recodes something in your brain and your DNA, and they just didn't do a good job of explaining it.
Or makes you explode.
Or makes you explode if you can't, whatever it is. I mean, explain it more, then it would be more believable. But they just kind of left it like wide open, like you just have to accept that this is happening. And no, I don't want to. Explain it. I like to be explained things. I like to hear the science behind things, Hollywood.
And there's a lot of Tony out of the suit, which is most of the movie, which is dumb. I came to see Iron Man, not just Tony running around. And there's a reason he's just running around, but I can't give that away. A lot of funny stuff. It didn't feel right. It didn't end right. It just didn't tie in. So, yeah.
There was a lot of, like Baker said, him out of the suit, and it felt like he was actually trying to separate himself from the actual suit and Iron Man the whole movie. Like, he was trying to just separate himself and, like, maybe give it to somebody else or do something with it, or, you know. And, I don't know. That just, for me, just...
And that's not what Tony Stark would do.
That's not what Tony Stark's all about. He's all about the suit. Him and the suit are one. So, Justin, this will be good. What did you think of the movie?
Okay, needless to say, I'm a bit split on my feelings to this movie. Premise first. Following the events of the Avengers movie, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is having problems dealing with the aftermath. This, alongside numerous attacks from the villain known as the Mandarin, are naturally making Tony's life fairly difficult. Now, I know opinions on this movie are pretty well split down the middle as to how good or how bad it is, but of course, being a reviewer, I need to be fair. Oh no! Wait. Other me? Yeah, the Geek You. And I'm not letting this review go on without getting my complaints in first. Okay, but we need to be fair about this. Screw fair, man! What the hell did that do to our movie? What's wrong with it? Okay, I'm putting this up right now just in case. Tony Stark is having problems dealing with what happened in the Avengers. Really? Because you weren't very concerned about security when you unveiled to the world that...
I am Iron Man.
Or in movie 2 that...
I have successfully privatized world peace.
But after saving the world 3 times, now he's having trouble dealing with it? No, this is Tony friggin' Stark we're talking about. Okay, hold on. You have to realize that there has been a lot that has taken place since Iron Man 2. His relationship with Pepper has grown and his world has gotten a lot bigger. Secret agent organizations, assassins, Asgardian demigods, super soldiers, gamma-induced rage monsters, alien invasions even. No matter how badass Tony Stark may be, he's still human, and he's going to be affected by that. Hell, he nearly died in the Avengers. Yeah, and you have to realize in Iron Man 2, he actually was dying. You know, from the toxicity levels due to the arc reactor in his chest. But he wasn't acting like a little girl about it. No. He gets drunk, he has a party, and gets in a drunken fight with Rhodey. Yeah, that's how you deal with stress. Booze, babes, and blowing shit up, right? Oh, and if he's worried about protecting Pepper, what about S.H.I.E.L.D.? What about the Avengers? Doesn't he have these guys on speed dial? They couldn't have beefed up security? Nothing? Anything? Really? Or just beef up security at your house? Because S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers don't work for Tony Stark. They've got other crap they gotta deal with. What are they supposed to do? Tail him everywhere? No. And besides, this probably wouldn't have happened if he didn't reveal himself in the first place. That was kind of a tactically stupid move, if you ask me. But it was badass. It was badass. Oh, and, Mandarin fans? Sorry. Yeah, I know he's been hyped up a lot in the trailers. No. What you think you're gonna be seeing in the movie, if you haven't seen it already, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all bullshit. And the actual villain, not that great. Okay, Aldrich Killian, played by Guy Pearce. Your character was pointless in Prometheus, by the way. Was apparently snubbed by Tony in previous dealings and has come up with a way to, well, weaponize people. That's pretty badass if you ask me, and it does actually make him a formidable villain. Still not the Mandarin. Would you get over that already? No, I will not get over it. Don't get me started on the kid. We are not getting started on the kid. The kid in the film was pointless. He wasn't pointless. Pointless. Anyway, the story of Iron Man takes an interesting turn in this one, and things don't go well for Tony. He's totally thrown out of his element, both physically and emotionally, and he has to pick himself back up and save the day in a major way. Does Iron Patriot even fire his guns in this? I don't think he does. Yeah, you see him flying around a few times and he saves a couple of people, but no boom? Maybe not, but he does help out, but not in armor. Well, no, but aha! He's more than the armor, damn it, and so is Tony. And that is what I think the movie makers were going with in this film. Tony Stark had said before that he and the armor are one, but that isn't necessarily the case. Tony is more than the armor, and it is separate from him. The thing is that Stark himself has to come to that realization, and this film portrays that. So as you can see, there's definitely some disagreements on this one. I can see why some people are upset about this one, but I can also see why some enjoyed it. It's got great action, a story that takes all of our characters in a different direction, and the humor is mostly spot on. What they do right, they really do right. And what they do wrong, they really do wrong. That's a matter of opinion, and it's my opinion that Iron Man 3 deserves at the very least 3 somersault armor-ups out of 5. Hopefully things are a bit more in line with Avengers 2. This is Justin with On The Road Reviews, another Justin, and we'll see you in the movie line.
I called it, I guess. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-frickin' do.
Whoop-de-frickin' do.